us are on the same page. So I thought it was a very, very good meeting.
Yes.
I think the residents are definitely going to back us. I would be surprised if they didn't. But I just think their main concern is making sure that they got the truth, and, which was very, very important. And it should be, because they're part of that community. And so nothing should transpire in that community without them hearing the truth first, being able to see the plans, see how it will affect them, and then being able to say, okay, hey, we're on board, we're in agreement with it. So I felt very good coming out of that.
Yeah, and that's what I heard too, and what I heard them say too, which I heard you and others from Bethune-Cookman University state that they would make sure happens that the next time anything like this happens, and is that, you know, before you start moving forward, get with us first, you know.
Right.
Bring us into the process early on.
And I think part of that was just excitement. You know, everybody was so excited that, hey, we got an opportunity to do this finally, so let's move full steam ahead. And some things were missed, you know, and that happens.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, being able to say, hey, okay, hold on, let's stop, let's slow down, let's address these issues and concerns.
Right.
Let everybody speak their mind, right, wrong, and indifferent, agreeable or disagreeable. And then evaluate everything, address everything, and then let's move on and get the project done. Because I think the project, once it's done, I strongly believe it's going to service everybody in such a
Oh
way.
yeah, absolutely. Now, share with us, what is the time frame for the new athletic center? Is that what it's called? Okay.
Right. It's the Larry Hansfield.
Larry Hansfield
Athletic Center.
Athletic Center. Okay. And what will be kind of housed in that center?
Well, I tell you what, it's definitely going to be a tremendous facility. It's one that's long overdue.
Yes, I know you need stuff like, that's the other thing my son tells me, Mom, you got to have the top of the line stuff, you know, you got to, because these kids, I call them kids because they're young men, but they're coming, many of them from high schools that have top-notch facilities, and so when they go to a university, Stetson has to deal with the same thing. That's why they have a new science hall, because they were coming from places where they already had top-notch, and then coming to a school where they're going backwards almost.
And let me say this, Stetson has started a new program, and it's not a scholarship program, but they just built a multi-million-dollar football facility. So definitely, you know, that's just another sign to show that you definitely need those things.
Oh yeah.
You know, and let me say this while it's on my mind before I answer that question. Another reason why the practice facility is so important, that it's going to save us so much money. Right now, we spend so much money going out and renting the stadium during the week and buses. So I would say probably weekly, I spend about $1,500 to $3,000 weekly.
Oh wow.
Just in transporting my team, renting the facility, transporting equipment, and different things like that. The new practice fields, we don't have to do that now. You know, so it's definitely going to help us save money where we can take that money and place it somewhere else. You know, but in the new training facility that we have, we're going to have a new multi-purpose weight room that's going to be tremendous, top of the line. We're going to have 20+ universal racks in there where a person can go to that one rack and get a total body workout. We're going to have also a top-of-the-notch training room that our players get injured, they'll be able to rehab in this training room tremendously. We'll have an aqua center in that training room, which will have a treadmill that runs underwater that can help rehabilitate knees and ankle injuries. On the second floor will be all coaches' offices and meeting rooms. There will also be a team meeting that will be equipped to turn into a study hall at night until our academic center is done. And then on the third floor we have what's called a Wildcat Walk, you know, where if alumni are in town, that they can use that room to wine and dine and enjoy themselves and socialize. And during the day we have a glass electric sliding wall that you can mash a button and it comes out and it closes, and we can use it for a boardroom as well. And then outside on the third floor we have a balcony where parents and friends and different people can come up and watch practice and be able to sit up top on the third floor and overlook the practice fields. So it's a tremendous facility. Also, one of the biggest things on the first floor is will be a Hall of Fame. So, you know, I think that's long overdue to be able to go in and see memorabilia, you know, about 10 Tank Johnson, you know, who just passed, God bless his soul, Larry Little, and just many others. And I just think it's long overdue.
Yes, yes.
You know, and that's just phase one. And then phase two of the building that we're in now, they're going to demo that building inside and then turn it into a academic center where our students can go study, as well as a locker room and several other things that's going to help service not only football but our athletic department as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And I know the Hanfield that the center is named after he's returned to be the chairman of the board, right?
Right.
And he really has made quite a commitment to the university over the years. He was a band student, so he actually got with the band, new band facility that they have a few years back.
Right.
And now he's doing this, and you really have to applaud, you know, no matter what the university is or which one it is, the individuals who actually serve on the board of trustees and actually give them not just their time and efforts, but their money to really make some good things happen at the university setting or college setting. So our hats off to them and to all of the trustees as well. And of course to you and as you said, to the athletic director, Lynn Thompson, and but especially to the young men who are part of your program, and I think their parents too, because there's an investment that they're making, and then they take their young sons or whatever, and they turn them over to you guys to develop them, to take care of them, to truly make men out of them. And it sounds like you take that that charge seriously, and the young men that they end up seeing as the years progress are young men that they had hoped, what they had hoped would become.
Absolutely,
Oh, wow.
And the parents have been wonderful. You know, I can say they truly support me. Some don't may not agree with how tough of a scolding I give their child at times, but I can say I do know that they support me. They show that every day. So I'm very grateful to have the parents involved in our football family, you know, and that's something that I consider that's special.
Now, I don't know if you can share this, but when you're looking for an athlete to come on board to be a part of your program, are there special things that you look for?
Yeah, definitely, we do. The one thing that we do, we really research young men that we ask to join our program. We will not take a young man in our program who's questionable in character. So what I require my coaches to get 5 references in the school on a young man, and then also find 5 references outside the school on a young man, bus driver, or Mr. Don at the store, you know, Miss Martha, the neighbor, it doesn't matter. And then, you know, we sit down, we also look at a background check on the young man to see what kind of legal activities he's had. And then, you know, we have a certain chart that we have. And during the time of recruiting our young men, they have to really score high on a certain chart. The 7 things. We call it the 7 things to being a successful recruit at BCU. And I can't, you know, let you know what those 7 things are. Then I'll be giving my opponents a little advantage. But we have those 7 things. And we really hold those young men very hard on those 7 things. And, you know, and we look for guys with good character. You know, guys who are serious about progressing forward in life. Guys who really want to be something. Guys who understand that, you know, football is not first. You know, academics and development as a person is first. And the opportunity to play football while doing this is a gift. And guys who can do that, guys who understand family, who understand love. We want to be a part of something special. And most of all, we make sure that the guys that we recruit understand the vision of our family and why this university stands for what it stands for. And you know, if we feel like the young man that we recruit can meet up to all those expectations that we have, and really score high on the 7 successful things needed to be recruited at BCU, then we're off on this scholarship. So it's a long process that we go through before we bring the young man on board. And I tell my coaches this, I say, the one thing you have to understand, You don't just bring anybody into the family. You know, you just don't bring anybody. You want to bring people of quality. Now, that doesn't always mean that the young man has made the right choice all the time. Sometimes he's made a bad choice. That's a mistake. And he needs us to bring him in his family to correct that bad choice. So I always tell my guys, but if you see quality and character, and a guy is willing to grow and develop, bring him to the table. And if he meets what we think he needs to be successful, then we'll bring him into our football family and we'll take the rest from him. Every young man we bring in our family, we pray on. Understand? Because we want to make sure this is the right place for him. And then we go from there. So, and we let the guys that we recruit know this is how we recruit. And thus far, we've been very successful.
Okay, so the first game is,
Right.
I know you've had the gold and
The maroon and
gold.
gold.
Right. Well, you had a good chance. In fact, I heard from some people who were there who were talking, oh, we got a great team this year. Oh, I can't wait. You know, some of the, in fact, I was somewhere where a man and wife, they were talking about the games and stuff like that, and he was talking about something like he was going somewhere, they were going to be going somewhere at a time that you guys were playing a game, and she was saying, oh no, we can't go, let's see what that schedule is, because that will determine where we go and where we are, because she was saying they were going to be at every game. But the game schedules that you've got coming up, they start in September?
Yes, our first game is September 2nd. We've graciously been invited back to the SWAC MEAC Challenge, and that's held in Orlando. And let me say, it's a tremendous venue. You know, we were there last year, and we won. We beat Prairie View. And normally they switch teams every year, but they found us honorable enough to invite us back for the second year, and I'm very grateful for that. And I tell you what, ESPN and Disney, they do a wonderful job. So we'll line up against Alabama State from the SWAC, and it's going to be a really good football game. I will tell you.
And then after that one, you have.
After that one, we have Buddy Pugh and South Carolina State Wolverines, which everybody knows that is a heavyweight fight. You know, I got a lot of respect for Coach Pugh. He's done a wonderful job with that program, and you know, he's exemplified the same feeling for me. And it's just going to be another good football game that we have to line up and go out.
Now, in terms of your home games, how many home games do you have?
We have 5 home games.
Okay.
5 home games. And then we got, like I said, another game that's in the state is University of Miami. That's in the state. And then also, of course, the Florida Classic. So,
oh, yeah.
So we're excited. We're excited about it. But like I tell my players, it don't matter if we're home or away. We treat every game the same. It doesn't matter. If they ask us to play in Alaska, we'll be there to play in Alaska. We treat every game the same.
Now, final words for what you would love to have supporters of Bethune-Cookman University, whether they support it's just the football team or they support the football team and the university, what you would have them to know and to really take to heart in terms of the upcoming season and in terms of your coaching of these and development of these young men.
Well, the one thing I want everybody to know is everybody counts. Everybody counts. And I'm a man that tries to stand on the word and give examples. If you look in the Bible, and if people who know their Bible and go and research, you know, Jesus' great-great-grandmother, all right, was involved in an ungodly profession, should I say. But
prostitute.
Prostitute, absolutely. She was a prostitute.
But she saved the men of God.
Absolutely.
You know, as a result, she saved her family. So she had the right heart.
They had the right heart. And that's why I let everybody know that no matter, you know, what you do, everybody counts. So I want every fan and alumni out there to understand that everybody counts. Every action counts. Every donation that they give counts. 50 cents, $1, $2, whatever. It counts. You know, it really does. And then I want them to understand that they're not only supporting a championship football team, but they're supporting a championship athletic program. If people step back